Hello everyone, and welcome to this short video welcoming you to your library service. My name is Jamie McIntyre and I'm the library manager, and it's my job to make sure that you get the very best experience that you can in the library while you're a student at Borders College. Now, if I was to ask you to draw your typical librarian, what would you draw? Well, if you watch lots of TVs and movies that have librarians in them, this is the image that you might have. Some old lady, pointy glasses, telling everybody to be quiet, surrounded by lots of old dusty books. And in fact, the libraries have moved on an awful lot since this stereotypical image. And over the next few minutes, I want to show you how your library has moved on. Firstly, let me ask you, what's the most important thing in a library? Is it the books? Is it the DVDs? Is it the computers that we have? No, the most important thing in this library is you. It's what you've come to Borders College to achieve, and we put that at the top of our priority list. And if you remember just one thing from this video, it's if you're in the library and you need help, just ask. The library will provide you with lots of free books that you can borrow for long periods of time. We'll also help you find quality information. It's not good enough just to go to Google. There's too much fake news around. So we'll help you find the quality information. We'll also help you with a thing called referencing. Now, don't worry if you've never heard of that before, because we offer workshops on it. We also have really handy little video guides on it as well. We provide you with a great collection of ebooks that you can access any place, any time. And if you're at Gala campus, we try and offer you really awesome study places. Our services will update from time to time, so it's really important that you try and keep in touch with us so that you know what's happening in the library. And you can do this through the usual methods: Facebook, Twitter, email. If you'd like library updates to your Facebook page, just go on to facebook.com/libhelp. You can join us on Twitter at SBC_library. Or, if you'd like to, you can email me directly at jmcintyre@borderscollege.ac.uk. The library is open Monday to Friday at the moment, and we're open 8:45 in the morning till 5 in the evening. But our library hours are about to change, so from Monday the 12th of September, we go to our extended opening hours, which is Monday to Thursday, 9:15 till 10:15 at night, Friday 9:45 till 5, and Saturday 10 AM till 4:45. So lots of opportunity for you to come in and use the library. The library has thousands and thousands of printed books for you to borrow, covering all subjects taught in the college. And if you need help finding them, just ask. But the good news is your membership has already started. There's no paperwork needed. You've already got your library card. If you look at your student card, on the back there's a little barcode. That's the card that you will need to borrow items from the library. And that starts today. You can borrow up to 30 items at a time. You get them for 16 weeks. Which means if you borrow something today, it won't be due back until Christmas. And if you haven't finished with the item, well, we'll just auto-renew it for you, so you don't even have to get in touch or bring your books back in. We will auto-renew them. However, if somebody else needs your book, the library may recall it. So if somebody else needs it, we may ask for it back, and we'll send you an email to your college email to say, bring this book back to us in the next 7 days. Now, this is just a warning for everybody. The library will charge fines for late books. It's very important that you remember this if you do borrow from the library, but we'll let you know. We'll send you emails to say when your books are due, and we'll send you to say when they're overdue. So please check those emails regularly. If something doesn't come back to us, the Borders College will charge a replacement fee of £45 for any long overdue books. So you would receive an invoice in the post asking for £40. We also have a ton of ebooks for you to access, and it's fairly straightforward. So from any device, you should be able to go to the Borders College homepage. Along the top, you'll see a button for students. Just click on the button for students. That takes you to this page. Look down the left-hand side, find the button for library services, click on that, and it opens two sets of buttons underneath. One is search online. So click on that and it takes you through to our page that lists all the online resources. The one we're looking for is the e-library, which is top of the list, and click here to access. That takes us through to this page here where it asks for some details. Just type in your student number into username and whatever password you use to log on to a PC when you're on campus. For most people to begin with, that'll be student number into username, student number into password. Then it takes you through to this page here and you can search by looking at the books in the middle that are recommended. You can look down the left hand side and browse by subject. But perhaps the easiest thing to do is just to go to the search bar at the top and type in a search query. And for this one, I'm going to type in beauty therapy. Hit enter. And that brings me back a list of books that have something to do with beauty therapy. I can scroll through my list until I find the one I'm interested in. Now I'm quite interested in this one on Indian head massage. To access the book, I click on PDF full text just underneath the description there. And that brings up the full book. Now I can either go through the book page by page, or I can go chapter by chapter down the left hand side, or I can just scroll through the ebook just as if I was scrolling through a very long Word document till I find the thing I need. That's a very quick introduction to ebooks. Now the library has loads of really great spaces. We have, for example, some group study rooms. These are upstairs in the library along the far wall. Group study 1, group study 2 and group study 3. And if we look inside the room, you'll see that most of the rooms have a PC and a large screen in them. And they're good for groups of about 4 or 5. Now we have some rules for these rooms. You book them at the service desk. You get them for up to 3 hours at a time. They're for study only, so last year we had some people using them for other purposes, but these rooms are just for studying. And when you're finished with the room, it would be really helpful if you let the service desk know, and that's so that we can pass the room on to the next person. For those of you who want silent study, we have a silent study room at the back of the ground floor of the library. This is just for silent study, no talking allowed at all. You don't need to book, this is just a drop-in room. And if you find you're disturbed, please let a member of staff know straight away. The library also has a cafe space, so you can purchase hot drinks, cold drinks, snacks like sandwiches, chocolate crisps from the vending machines, and you can enjoy them in this area of the library. When it comes to rules on food and drink, any drink that has a lid on it is absolutely fine by us. So hot chocolate, tea, coffee, bottles of juice is absolutely fine. Fruit and vegetables are absolutely fine as well, no problem. You can even bring in a sandwich that you've purchased from the Union or from one of our machines and you can enjoy that in the library. However, we draw the line at hot food. So anything like pizzas and hot dogs or McDonald's, please enjoy that elsewhere. The library has over 80 PCs. We have Wi-Fi throughout. And we have printers in the library. And if you need help in using any of these, you can ask one of our staff. To log into a printer, you first of all need to type in your student number into the little keypad on the right hand side. And I think this year most students will have around £15, although it's probably best to check that with your lecturer. If you need help for IT problems in the library, you can either email helpdesk@borderscollege.ac.uk or you can pick up this little phone here in the library and dial 2645. We have some special computers in the library as well, and priority on these computers will be given to students on design courses. We have 6 iMacs and we have 10 high-powered PCs, and these all run Photoshop and InDesign and apps that students on design courses will need to be using. We also have 4 12.9-inch iPad Pros for you to use, and they come with Apple Pencils. Really great for drawing and for just using those apps. You can borrow these from the service desk on a short loan for 3 hours at a time for use just inside the library. And we also have a suite of 10 laptops that you can borrow. So if there are no PCs, then you can use those. Thank you very much for listening to this video. I hope to see you soon and enjoy your time at Borders College. Thanks now. Bye-bye.